Alrighty, so welcome to the vlog. If you're new here, this is going to be a what I eat in a week video with a chronic illness. The illness that I personally have is intestinal dysmotility, and we have not optimized treatment for it yet. So you're probably going to see limited eating, and you are also probably going to see me eating foods that are not optimal for my nutrition at times just due to my symptoms. So please do not copy what I'm eating. Please do not think that I'm saying anyone should eat like this. I'm just showing my situation with my symptoms in order to document it, and also just in order to put it out there so that others dealing with this can feel less alone. Good morning, y'all. It is Sunday, July 10th, and I'm not feeling good. This flare from last week just completely took it out of me. Yesterday, I pretty much was super weak after I got home from work. I ate those popsicles, and then Robert and I went to downtown Durham and went to Poke Works, and I ended up having like a small bowl of rice and tofu. I couldn't even finish that. Had a little bit of ice cream with Robert because he likes to go to this ice cream place afterwards, and then the rest of the day I just had like a lot of water and some gummy bears and some crackers, and that was it. So it was just a mess yesterday. I feel really weak and just really drained and afraid to eat because of how bad this flare has been, and I don't really know when this flare is going to get better. So it's 10:30 right now, and we actually agreed to go have lunch with my parents at like 12:30. So I'm not sure what to eat because obviously we're about to get lunch with them, but I want to go ahead and eat now. So I think I'm gonna make like a really small smoothie, like way smaller than the one that I made last week that made me sick, and then see how it goes. I'm also gonna take my Linzess as well. Honestly, I skipped it yesterday, which I never do, but like my intestines were just so bad on Friday. I was like, I just can't take it again. This is the pill, for those of you who are curious. As far as smoothie ingredients, I'm actually measuring the fruit this time because if I don't measure it, I'm at risk of putting way too much and making myself sick. So I got a combination strawberry and banana this time, which I'm excited about. I'm doing one of the Kefirs instead of two, so this is one single serving. And then I have measured the strawberries and bananas. This is a 1 cup measure. Fruit, I'll probably add a little bit of water when I blend it, but that'll be today's smoothie. So this is what it looks like when I have added everything. This is the final product, and instead of putting it in like a small little glass, I'm gonna see if it'll fit in this mug. It fills up the mug pretty well, and there's like a teeny bit left, so I'll just try to like put that in once I drink this down a little bit. I took a few sips and then I topped it off, so now I can just go sit on the couch and drink this. I had to go to the bedroom to film this because the dishwasher is on, and the dishwasher is insanely loud. I finished all of the smoothie about half an hour to like 40 minutes ago. It was super good. I felt really full after I finished it, but I didn't feel sick. Although, just to point out like how quick that can change, just now I was standing next to Robert feeling fine, and then I just started puking. I just had to hold it in my hands and like run to the sink. Just suddenly I can go from fine to like throwing up. It is insane. But anyway, we're gonna go see my parents, and hopefully that goes well. Hopefully I can actually eat something, but if not, maybe that'll help them believe my illness more, honestly. So it is about 2 o'clock right now, and we just got back from dinner with my parents. Lunch with my parents, not dinner. I'm in a lot of pain right now, and my stomach's like really distended. Sometimes when I eat a meal, I don't get nauseous afterwards. Instead, I just get a lot of pain. And so I'm in a lot of pain. I've been in a lot of pain since we ate, because we ate, then we talked for a little while. But I will show you what I got. I took the leftovers in a box, obviously, because I couldn't finish all of it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna actually eat it, the leftovers, because I think it's gonna be probably soggy, but I got it partially to show you guys. So this is what I got at the restaurant. It's like a little over half of it, so I was able to eat like a little under half of it. And it's just a burrito. It has refried beans, cheese, and rice in it. And then there's some lettuce, salsa, sour cream, and cheese on top. And like I said, this is about half of what I had. So yeah, after a smoothie and half a burrito, I'm not feeling good, but Robert and I are gonna watch some TV. Even though I don't feel good, I still want a snack. So I have this giant bag of gummy bears. Obviously, I'm not gonna eat the whole bag, but I'm gonna put a little bit in like little cup or something and then maybe munch on those while we watch some TV. So this is how many I have in my little cup. It's just one of these little tiny cups that I have, or it's a little tiny bowl, I guess. I'm probably not gonna eat all of these, but I just wanna have access to it in case I want it. It is 3 o'clock and I'm laying in bed. I did eat all of the gummy bears that I put in that little bowl, and that was probably a bad idea because I am so sick now, although I'm not really sure if it's the gummy bears or just the fact that lunch settled more, and sometimes like the severe nausea will kick in like a couple of hours after I eat as opposed to like right away. But the nausea is just so bad. I just feel so sick and weak and just awful. So I'm just laying in bed. This might be what I do all day. I don't know. I really don't feel good. But I will let you know what happens. So it's now 4 o'clock and I still don't feel any better at all. My stomach is like super distended and I just don't feel good. I've been kind of like on and off like dozing and stuff, but I'd rather do something, but I don't feel good. And it's like not relaxing to lay in bed when I feel this sick because I just feel so sick. So it's like, I don't know, it's kind of funny. Like I feel like when I say that I have a chronic illness, I feel like this is the kind of stuff that people imagine that I do all the time, and I don't just lay in bed all the time because I have stuff that I want to do, and I'm lucky that I'm not this sick all the time. But I do realize that I could be at some point, and that terrifies me so much. But it doesn't invalidate your illness if you can do things. It's just frustrating when people assume that. But anyway, I'm feeling a little less nauseous, so I'm gonna go see if Robert wants to go to Wegmans and get stuff for the week, because we have not gotten any groceries for the week yet. Alrighty, so we are back from Wegmans and I'm feeling a lot better. I'm gonna quickly film what we got for the week. It's very, very different than last week because we're gonna make some charcuterie for some of our dinners this week, as we were very inspired by the dinner we had on Friday. So I'll show you what we got. So we got some liquid IV, fruit snacks, cheese, spinach, refried beans, sweet potatoes, grapes, nectarines. We have salami, prosciutto, crackers, candied pecans, figs, more crackers, Kalamata olives, cherry berry jam, pickles, cherries. We have special crackers, the soap that I like, frozen raspberries, pita bread, more fruit snacks, and then all these different types of cheese, Gouda, Drunken Goat, Gruyere, and Brie. So yeah, gonna make a fun dinner tonight. So Robert has poured us some wine, and he insisted that we put the charcuterie on this board that he very meticulously arranged.
Just walking you through our charcuterie board. We have Kalamata olives, we have a medium intensity brie, an 18-month aged panini prosciutto, a drunken goat cheese, honey roasted pecans, sopressata picante salami, a red chili Gouda, Mediterranean figs, a Gruyere, and a cherry raspberry blackberry jam that's going to be served with rosemary crackers and black pepper crackers and toasted baguettes. And we are drinking a 2021 Il Casazzo Pinot Grigio. That is a 96-point wine, but surprisingly affordable.
Thank you, babe. That was very helpful. So Robert and I are going to clean up the kitchen and get ready for the week. The very last thing that I'm gonna eat today is this bowl of grapes because I like grapes, and the charcuterie was pretty salty, so I just wanna have some fruit, and then I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Alrighty, good morning, y'all. It is Monday, July 11th. I'm bringing quite a bit of food today for like my lunches, breakfast, snacks at work, because I have no idea how hungry I'm gonna be, so I'll just show you what I'm bringing, and then when I get home from work, I'll show you what I ate and what I didn't eat. So for my snacks, we have this almond flour granola bar, and we have some fruit snacks. I have this pita that I like broke up and put this in this container. This is a ton of cheese and refried beans. The Mexican restaurant made me remember how much I love beans and cheese, so that's what's in there. This is still the roasted vegetables from last week. I'm just trying to finish them up. I have a little more after this, but this is what I'm bringing for work today. And then this big container has grapes and cherries. So yeah, I'm just mixing up the fruit this week, and that is everything that I'm bringing to work on this Tuesday. I got home from work like an hour later than I normally do, and that's mainly because I'm working at a different location today, but I also got off work late and I had to go by the store and get a few things for dinner, so it's just been a long evening already, but I'm looking forward to cooking and just enjoying the night with Robert. So as far as like the food I brought to work, I ate the beans, I ate the tortillas, I ate the fruit. I did not, however, eat the potatoes. This is now the third day that I've brought these to work and not eaten them, so I'm gonna give up on the potatoes. As far as dinner, I'm gonna make a baked ziti. So we have like roasted garlic sauce and garlic and zucchini and peppers and this beef, cheese, and some pasta. So I'm gonna work on that now. It is 7:30 and the ziti is almost done. Robert helped me make it, so that was super awesome of him. We also got to use some of the broccoli that we had left over from last week, so using up everything in the fridge with that, which was awesome. And then while we were cooking, I ended up having like 1 square of this like Ghirardelli dark chocolate. So I'm saving the rest of my appetite for dinner. It should be so good. I think it's gonna last us quite a few meals. It makes a lot. This is the final product. Tons of cheese on top, tons of veggies, sauce. Cannot wait to eat it. This is how much I'm having. I'm having a regular sized plate of it, honestly. I'm really hungry. But you can see all the veggies and the meat and the cheese in it, and I'll let you know if I'm able to finish it. Dinner went really well. I was able to eat all that I had. I also finished up the chocolate that I was eating while I was cooking. So I ended up having 3 squares of chocolate. I like to have something sweet after dinner if I can tolerate it. I'm really exhausted if you can't tell. I'm gonna end the vlog here and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Today is Tuesday. I think the theme of this video is going to be me just being completely exhausted because I am just so exhausted this week. But it actually felt pretty good after yesterday's dinner. So I think that I'm coming out of this flare and I'm hoping that today will be a good day. And I'm gonna pack a good amount of food in accordance with hoping today will be a good day. So let me show you what I'm packing. This container is like the ziti, the baked pasta from last night. Got a lot of that. I have a container of cherries. This is refried beans and cheese. It was super good yesterday, so I wanted to have it again. This is an RX bar. I quite like these. They're a really good protein bar and I had one left, so having one of those. And then these were really good yesterday, so I'm having 2 of them today. And yeah, this is just a lot of delicious food. It feels really balanced and protein rich. So I feel like this is like the best, most balanced food that I've brought like this entire video series. So I'm super psyched about it. Yeah, I'm really hoping that I'm turning a corner and that the next few days will be good days. Last week's flare was just miserable and it just made me feel really weak and I just hated it. So, but I will talk to you when I get home from work. I'm home from work and today has been a very good symptom day. So I'm very happy. My literal only symptom today has been like some nausea on and off. My appetite has been good. I ate every single thing that I brought. Ate the beans. I ate all the pasta, which was even way better left over. And then I ate all of the cherries too. I freaking love cherries. So I'm going to have the very last one of these that I have. And then I think Robert and I are gonna make some more charcuterie and watch some TV together. Sometimes I will eat something and it could be like something really small, like that little fruit popsicle. And it will just put me over the edge. Like, I don't know why. I don't know how. But I had that fruit popsicle and now I'm super nauseous and I even threw it up one time, just like a little bit. I threw up some of it. So that sucked. Yeah, I felt like today was going really well. And then all of a sudden I ate that one thing and now I'm over the edge of nausea. Hopefully I'll be able to eat some charcuterie with Robert later on, but I'm not feeling too good, unfortunately. Alrighty, so it is 8 o'clock now. It's been a little while. And Robert and I thought about it and we're going a different direction with dinner. Basically, neither of us wants to put in all the effort to make charcuterie tonight. We have all the meat and the cheese and stuff, but we will just have it another night. And the good thing about all of those ingredients is they don't really go bad very quickly. You know, it's preserved meat and cheese and crackers. Like, we can have that at any time. So we'll have that another night. I'm still feeling really nauseous. I did the dishes just now and just smelling the dishes, which were like not old, like literally the dishes from my lunch, made me feel super nauseous. And even smelling the dinner that I just made me super nauseous. So we will see how eating it goes, but I'm gonna show you what we're each having for dinner because we're having different dinners. So Robert is having leftover pasta, like casserole thing from last night. He did not have it for lunch. This will be his first time having it today. And then I'm having this bowl with Greek yogurt, as you can see in the bottom there. I like to get the Chobani non-fat kind, and then I've put some raspberries on it, and then I've also put some just regular sugar on it for sweetness. So this will be my dinner. I'll let you know if I can eat it, and then we're gonna heat this up in the microwave for Robert, and that will be what we eat tonight. Okay, so it is 9:30 right now. I really don't feel good. Part of that is I'm extremely tired. This is a very, very taxing week for me, which I will have to explain in a different video when everything is all said and done, but it's just been a very taxing week for me, so I'm very tired. But I also just like, my digestion is not feeling good. Like I was fine during the day and I was able to eat really well during the day, but like ever since I've come home from work, like just been really, really nauseous, and then like just starting to feel like just like I need to throw up, but like not actually being able to throw up, and like having it like half come up, which is really gross. And I feel like I've been like trying to force myself to eat, and I'm kind of done forcing it because I really don't feel good. But I did eat like, you can't really, I ate like about 2/3 of what I had. Oh gosh, like it just keeps like half happening, like the puking. It's just like, I feel like I would rather like throw up and get it over with, but it keeps like half happening and it's so irritating. But I don't feel good. That's all I'm eating tonight. I'm gonna throw the rest of that away because like just so nauseous right now, and I will have to revisit food tomorrow. I might go to bed early. I don't feel good, just so tired, but I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So like as soon as I finished filming that clip, I threw up a little, not enough to feel better, but a little bit. I know I said I was done vlogging, but I really just don't feel good, like just not optimal energy. Just, I know I say that a lot, but like I feel especially bad tonight. And I got some of these at Wegmans. I'm holding a knife because I'm gonna mix it into my water, but I got these liquid IV things at Wegmans earlier in the week, and I haven't had one yet, but I think tonight is the night to have one because I have found they help with energy. One of my coworkers got me into drinking them when we all had a cold, and they definitely helped. So I'm gonna have the watermelon flavored one with my water tonight as I'm like trying to fall asleep, and then probably I'm gonna have some throughout the day at work as well tomorrow. I put a couple in my bag. But anyway, wanted to document. I put the knife down so it looks less weird that I'm having this liquid IV, and I'm going to bed early, and hopefully I will feel better in the morning, hopefully. It's Wednesday, and once again, I'm extremely tired. Like I said, this is gonna be a tiring week, but I'm bringing almost the same stuff I brought yesterday, and I'm gonna show you. So once again, we have cherries in this container. This is the last of the cherries that I bought, so this will be the last day I bring the cherries. Then we have this big container full of that pasta again. So having that again. Again, we have the refried beans and cheese. And then we have the fruit snacks, some liquid IV, watermelon, and lemon lime. And we have the almond flour granola bar. Yeah, that's what I'm bringing to work today. So as soon as I got home and unpacked my stuff, Robert was like, oh, I'm so proud of you. You ate so much today, because I really did eat all of the food that I brought again. So that's really good. I have been struggling a lot with my energy the past like whole week though. I'm just starting to really feel the depletion of not getting sufficient calories for the past few months, because even if I have good days, I'm still not able to like recoup the lost calories kind of, because I'm still limited to the amounts that I can eat. I'm just like feeling so depleted, like it's hard to walk around, to hold my head up, hard to focus. Even holding my camera right now, my arm really hurts. Every ounce of my body feels so exhausted, and that's really frustrating. My arm feels about to fall off from holding this camera, so I'm gonna have to stop this clip, but it is like, it's about 5. So yeah, I'll vlog when I eat again. So I'm gonna have like a really light snack. One of these, I've had these in the freezer forever and I just haven't finished them, but they're really good. They're really light, little strawberry lemonade ice pops. So I'll have 1 or 2 of these and see how I feel. Just kind of try to decompress from the work day. Honestly, I'm not feeling super hungry. I'm feeling nauseous just from that popsicle, but I really want to eat, and I really want to eat with Robert, and I want to give myself energy, so I'm just gonna eat and hope it goes well. And so we have made individual like charcuterie plates for dinner tonight because we still have so much meat and cheese. So I'm gonna show you what we made. Robert organized his plate better than me, but it's fine. So this is my plate. I have candied pecans, brie, 2 kinds of crackers, salami, drunken goat, and then I forget what these 2 cheeses are, but they're good. And then Robert's plate, he has olives, and what is the other kind of meat you have on it?
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto, and then he has the same cheeses that I have, and then he likes the little toasts better than the crackers that I have. So he has little toasts, and then we have some jam for us to share, but I think Robert likes the jam more than me, so yeah. His and hers cheese and meat plates for dinner. Usually when we have dinner, we'll like sit together if we're gonna eat together and then watch like a TV show together. So we did that. That was fun. Sorry, I'm kind of burpy. I did not finish all that I had. Like I still have like a bit of cheese, crackers, most of the pepperoni, or I guess it's salami. I normally really like salami, but I just wasn't feeling it tonight. It's really hard to make myself eat when I'm feeling a bit sick, because sometimes I can successfully make myself eat without that many symptoms. Like tonight, I made myself eat as much crackers and cheese and like those little pecan things as I possibly could, and I did have a lot of success, and I don't feel too bad. But like when I'm forcing it, there's just no enjoyment in it. Like it doesn't taste as good. Like the cheese that I loved the last time we had it, like tasted like tasteless this time. Like I said, the salami, I didn't like the way it tasted at all, when like it's really good quality salami. Like it was super good last time. Like the rosemary crackers that I liked last time, I didn't eat any of them because they didn't taste good to me. When my appetite gets low like this, like even if I'm not experiencing symptoms when I try to eat, it's still just not enjoyable to eat. I'm like, oh, I have to eat. Even if it's like my favorite food, I'm just like, oh, I have to eat, you know? But it does help when we're watching a TV show and Robert's eating with me, and then I can kind of make it into like an experience and enjoy it more. But I was forcing it because my appetite is low tonight, like it is most nights. But I'm glad that I at least got more calories than I normally get at night tonight, because that will hopefully help for me not feeling completely destroyed in the morning. After having said all of that, I'm honestly thinking about going to Wegmans and getting some ice cream, because if I'm not having symptoms, I can keep force feeding myself. Sometimes if I switch to a different food, I can like force feed myself more effectively, you know? So even though my appetite's low and I'm not hungry, I think that I could get myself to eat some ice cream, because like how weak and how low energy I was terrified me. Like I could barely work, I could barely move around the office, like I was just destroyed, and I want to just, if I'm not having symptoms, get as many calories in as I possibly can. So I think I am gonna go to Wegmans and grab some ice cream, and maybe try to eat an ice cream bar, and then just eat until like I feel like throwing up, honestly, because I just need those calories so badly. My body is so depleted. So we're gonna try this. So as you can see, I acquired an ice cream bar. Very good. So you may be able to hear the thunder outside. I'm not really sure, but I ate 2 ice cream bars, and I think I'm gonna stop there, because I know if I eat a third, it's just gonna end in tears for me. And it kind of stopped tasting good after the second one, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna stop. But like I literally went in my pajamas in a rainstorm to Wegmans to get ice cream, and then I also got some peanut butter cups to bring with me to work tomorrow, because I just felt like I didn't have enough snacks at work today, so I'm just gonna bring like peanut butter cups. Hopefully we'll add some more calories and fat at work. Like today just terrified me, because it wasn't just today. Like this whole week I've been exhausted and I felt so depleted, but then today I was so depleted that like I would send an email and then I'd be so tired I'd have to like, put my head on my desk. Like it was just insane, and I just hated it. And especially as someone who, if you know me and you know my story, you would know that when I was in high school, the entire time I had a really severe eating disorder, and I lived my whole life in that like depleted, like barely awake state. And then to find myself back there because of this illness that, you know, is also making me feel that way is just so triggering and terrible. And so today I literally was thinking all day, like, okay, if I'm not super sick tonight, I'm just gonna eat as much as I can. Like I don't care, I'm gonna push through every symptom and just eat as much as I can. I've been lucky that today my symptoms have not been that bad, but like I've just been really pushing myself tonight because I just hate feeling so depleted. I just hate it. And there's a part of me that's like, well, if I don't, you know, capitulate to all the symptoms, and if I don't like eat small amounts, then my symptoms aren't valid. But that's 100% not true. Like your symptoms are valid no matter how much you eat, and I am just so tired of feeling terrible from not eating. So today I really pushed myself and I don't regret it. And those ice cream bars are freaking delicious, and I bought 2 boxes, so I have more for tomorrow if I can manage it. But anyway, that was the food today, my little rant, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. And I just want to point out, like, despite the fact that I've eaten more today than I've eaten on a single day in a number of weeks, I'm still sitting here, muscles super weak, completely devoid of energy, because one good day does not make up for, you know, weeks and weeks of not eating like this. It sucks. Alrighty, y'all, it is Thursday, almost at the end of the week. So today I'm packing a lot of food because I'm just so terrified of not having enough food and feeling bad. So we have a lot of food today. We have the leftover liquid IV, I'll probably have this today. We have 2 packs of gummies. We have this almond flour granola bar. And then I have like 5 of these Unreal peanut butter, well, they're actually almond butter cups. I have like a bunch of almond butter cups in case I want some chocolate, and then I'll show you what actual meals I'm bringing. So the first thing is kind of a snack. It's some pita bread that I cut up and put in a container. Then this is the last of the pasta with meat sauce, last of the pasta. So when that's done, it's done. I won't have that anymore. Then this is 3 nectarines that I cut up and put in a container, so 3 nectarines. Lastly, we have another, I've had this every day this week, you're probably tired of seeing it, but it's the refried beans with cheese on top. And yeah, that's everything I'm bringing. I'm not sure I'm gonna eat all of it, but I don't wanna not have enough, so I'm just packing as much as I possibly can. Nectarines, pasta with meat sauce and veggies, refried beans, pitas, and tons of snacks, and I will see you guys when I get home. So it's 5:40, I just got home from work, and I'm gonna quickly show you how food went today. I did eat all the snacks that I brought, so I ate the gummies and the granola bar and the peanut butter cups, and then I ate the nectarines. There's a couple left in here, but I ate most of the nectarines. And then I also ate the beans and cheese, and I ate some of the pita. I didn't eat all of the pita, but I had a few pieces of pita. The main thing that I did not eat is I did not eat the pasta. So all the big container, the main meal that I brought, I did not eat. And part of that was because today was really, really busy. I had to move a lot of trucks around. So I was like on the road for 6 hours of the workday today. So eating anything big like that was just kind of difficult. And then additionally, I just didn't feel up for it. My weakness and blood sugar issues have been a big problem today, but I still just haven't felt up to eating a big meal like that, which has been really frustrating. I have some liquid IV in my water bottle because I'm still trying to drink it. And I'm very frustrated because, I'm very tired. This whole week has been tiring, but I'm frustrated in this moment because my pants, and I'm not gonna show you, but my pants are wet and covered in vomit because while I was driving home, like I got close to the house and I didn't feel good, and I just thought I was gonna just get through it, and then I just threw up all over my pants. It's mostly water, but there's a few little chunks in there, so I'm gonna clean myself up, and then even though I just threw up, my blood sugar is super low and I just feel so shaky, so I'm gonna try to have like an ice cream bar and then see where the night takes me. So this is my ice cream bar. Very good. Definitely like grabbing myself into eating at this point, but still really good. So you might judge me for this, I really don't care, but I just wanted to get all of my eating done with for today because I'm just really tired of eating for today. I'm just very tired in general. So I had a second ice cream bar. I don't feel great, but it was enough calories that hopefully my blood sugar will go up, and it's a lot less intimidating than eating like a whole container of like pasta and meat and vegetables. Like even if the calorie content of those two things might be similar, the ice cream is just really soft and smooth, and there's like no fiber in it, and it just goes down really quickly. And it's also easier for like a very like malnourished, mal-sugared brain to like gravitate towards and like get over the hump of like eating it, even though I might get sick, because I get more calories faster, if that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense to you, then don't worry about it. The other thing I wanted to mention today is, I'm not gonna go into detail like I did last week, but today was another day where my intestines are very much against me. I really hate being on Linzess. Like, I don't feel like it's improved my symptoms enough for what it does to me side effect wise. It's just awful. Like, I have not had like a actual like poop that has felt good since I started taking the higher dose like a month and a half ago. But when I was on the lower dose, like I was still having a lot of constipation symptoms. It just feels like one extreme to the other, if you know what I mean. And I would be way more comfortable not being on it, because now there's like all this unpredictability and pain, and it's just disgusting and I hate it. So I don't know what I'm gonna do about that. I really just want to stop taking it. I would like to know what my like baseline intestinal function is at this point, because I feel like I've been doing so many laxatives and so many natural remedies this whole year. I would love to just like stop taking the Linzess and just see how long it takes to have a normal poop, or if that ever happens. I'd be very intrigued by that, but maybe that's not worth it, because then I'm gonna get a stool burden again and go through all this mess again. But I'm so sick of the Linzess, so sick of it. I want to get off of it so bad. And I have had people recommend like, oh, why don't you try Motegrity? And it's actually not as simple as just telling your doctor that you want to try a different drug, because the case with Linzess is that the insurance company forces your doctor, at least in my case, my insurance company, like they're not going to approve Motegrity because it's a similar enough drug to Linzess, so they're only going to approve Linzess until like a lot of evidence suggests that it's a wrong drug for me. So I appreciate anyone who says to try Motegrity, but I can't just do that. Like, that's not how it will work. Like, the insurance company will deny it. So that's why I'm on Linzess and not Nectarines, for context. I feel like there are probably some people that are gonna watch this video and be like, how did she go from throwing up in her car to like eating 2 ice cream bars? Like, she's probably lying. No, like when you throw up every day, you just get so used to it. At least for me, I don't want to say for everybody, but like if I freaked out or refused to eat every time that I threw up, I would like never eat. So like there's not an option for me. There was literally when this first started and I was like really committed to like eating larger meals before like I kind of capitulated to it. There was a period of time where I would get like, I got really into pasta at this time, so I got like a bowl of pasta with like sauce and chickpeas and stuff in it and cheese, and I'd have a bowl of pasta, and then next to it I'd have a bowl that I would throw up in, and I would just eat pasta until I threw up, and then I would throw up some in the bowl, and then I would go right immediately back into eating pasta. I've done that before. So just want to say, if you have the luxury of some people are like, oh, I threw up that thing one time, I'll never eat it again. If you have that luxury in your life, great, enjoy it. But like people that throw up like all the time, every day, it's different. It's not like as much of a thing, but I do point it out here to like show my symptoms and what I'm going through. But like, yes, I can throw up 1 minute and then just keep eating the next if I so choose. So with this video, I think I'm gonna do the same thing that I did with the last video, which is to cut it off on Friday. Just 6 days is enough days for a week, and then I'll start again next week on Sunday. I'm just very frustrated right now because I hate feeling out of control of my body and out of control of my nutrition and energy. And this illness puts me out of control of all of that, and then to have the Linzess on top of it is just miserable. Like, I hate it and I don't want to take it anymore. Like, I just want to have good poops again. So I don't know what's wrong with me that is causing this stool burden or causing all my symptoms, but I don't think the Linzess is really addressing it, and I just feel like it's making me just miserable every single day. And I don't want to go on vacation and be worried like 100% of the vacation that I'm gonna poop my pants, because that's not gonna be a fun vacation. I don't want to go to Disney and like the entire time that I'm at Disney being worried about pooping my pants. That will not be a good time. I will be miserable. So I think I'm gonna stop taking it. Probably not tomorrow, but maybe next week, and just see what happens. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? I already throw up every day. Like, I'm so tired of like dealing with this every day. I'm just so tired. I don't want to do it anymore, and I don't want to take medication for it anymore because medication for it sucks, and I don't understand why my muscles in my GI system just decided to stop working. And everyone acts like it's like I should have expected it because I had an eating disorder, and it's like, thank you for blaming this on me. Thank you, everyone who's like, you put your body through a lot. You shouldn't be surprised that your GI system is shutting down. And it's just like, yeah. So anyway, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So it's Friday, and as usual, I'm very tired. I don't work for the next 2 weeks, so that will be a very welcome break, because the entire time that I've been dealing with this illness, I've been working 50 hours a week, not taking any time off except for doctor's appointments and tests, and I think my body is just completely giving out at this point, like body and mind. So I'm very glad that I'm literally not doing anything next week, and the week after that is our big road trip vacation. So that'll be very, very good for me. But anyway, I'm exhausted as usual, but I will show you what I'm bringing. It's nothing special. So I'm bringing the pasta that I didn't finish yesterday. I'm bringing this huge pile of snacks. I'm definitely not going to eat all these snacks today, but I just thought I'd bring all my snacks, so if I want whatever I want, I can have it, you know? And then I have these 3 nectarines, which I'm going to cut up and put in this container eventually this morning. So I'll have fruit, a bunch of snacks, whatever I eat, and I'll show you what I eat when I get home. And then I have all this veggie meat pasta. And yeah, I will talk to you guys tonight. Alrighty, so it is Friday afternoon. It is like 6:15. I just had my hair cut. I had her take off more than normal because due to malnutrition, my hair has been way drier than normal and it's been falling out in clumps every day. So I thought if she took more off, maybe it'd be healthier. I didn't have the guts to have her like really chop it off, so just take some extra off and hopefully that will help. But I actually haven't eaten anything since 10 a.m. So what happened was I was like really hungry this morning, and so I had some fruit snacks and I had some of the those almond butter cups that I brought, and then I had the nectarines, and then at like 10:30 I had the entire thing of pasta, and it was super good. But then I started having symptoms. I felt really nauseated, I had a lot of pain, no appetite, but I just eaten, so I mean that made sense. But like then like throughout the whole afternoon I kept like having a lot of acid reflux, and like I thankfully did not throw up, but I had a lot of close calls, so I have not been feeling very good, but I am glad that I was able to finally finish the pasta. And yeah, I did not eat all the snacks that I brought. I only ate like some of the peanut butter cups and the fruit snacks. I did not eat I did not eat either of the granola bars. As you can see here, I still have fruit snacks and almond butter cups left. So I still have some snacks left that I did not eat. But anyway, my hairdresser is really near a Whole Foods. So while I was there, I was like, let me see if anything like tickles my fancy. And I haven't had kombucha in a while. I got a lot of hate for drinking this while I had SIBO, but I don't really care. So I got the mango kind, which is my favorite. And then I also got these. These are smooth, dairy-free smoothie pops with like all these things in them, like apple, banana, acai, cauliflower, lemon, chia seeds, beets, probiotics. So I got this one, and then I also got this mint cucumber one. This one has apple, banana, cucumber, kale, lemon, spirulina, chia seeds. So these just seemed really good. I will probably try them for dinner, and then I don't know what I'm gonna eat next, but that's my update on my day. Comment if you like the hair. So I'm eating the green one. I already had one of the pink ones. It was super, super delicious. It tasted very berry-y, very sweet, but not too sweet. The green one tastes a little more vegetable-y because obviously it has kale and stuff in it, but it tastes more so like fresh mint than anything else. It's super good. I am already starting to get nauseous, so I'm only gonna finish this, but these are really good. I will definitely be buying these again. 10 out of 10. Do y'all ever get nauseous and hungry at the same time? Because that happens to me all the time. So I'm nauseous, but I'm also really hungry all of a sudden, so I'm going to eat. I have half a can of these refried beans. I freaking love refried beans. I've been having them all week, so half a can. And then I have, I'll show you what I mean because I can't like lift it because it's really hot. So this is the refried beans, and I heated them up and I added like a ton of cheese, and then I like microwaved it. So this might look gross to some of you guys, but this is like my meal of the week. This and pasta. 10 out of 10. Alrighty, so I'm gonna end the vlog here. As far as food, I'm very, very full now, but I had most of this. I did not finish it because I got full, but I had like 2/3 of the beans and cheese. I wish I had salsa to put on it. That would make it like way better, but pretty bland as it is, but I kind of like bland food, so it's fine. And then I think I finished this actually. Yeah, I finished the kombucha, and that's gonna be the week. I'm gonna take tomorrow off from vlogging. I'm gonna edit this video, and then Sunday we will start up again.